Naomi in tears after Jimmy Uso suffers a serious injury that leads to his passing. The arena was buzzing with energy, the crowd on their feet, cheering and chanting for their favorite superstars. The lights were bright, the pyrotechnics dazzling, and the WWE Universe ready for a night of unforgettable action. But on this night, nothing could prepare fans for the heartbreak and tragedy that would unfold in front of their very eyes. What began as a celebration of athleticism and entertainment would soon turn into a night of mourning, a night that would leave an indelible mark on WWE history. Jimmy Uso, one half of the legendary USO tag team and a cornerstone of the bloodline, had always been fearless. Known for his high-flying maneuvers, his unbreakable bond with his twin brother Jay, and his relentless drive, Jimmy had been a hero to millions. Fans chanted his name at every show, celebrated his victories, and admired his unwavering dedication. But tonight, that dedication would come at the ultimate cost. The match started like any other main event bout, filled with intensity and high stakes. Jimmy was at the top of his game, moving with precision and energy that belied the years of punishment his body had endured. His opponent was equally skilled, and the match quickly escalated into a flurry of near falls, signature moves, and jaw-dropping moments that had the audience screaming at the top of their lungs. The commentary team, Michael Cole and Corey Graves, kept up a rapid-fire play-by-play, their excitement palpable as Jimmy set up for a daring high-risk maneuver. The plan was ambitious, a high-flying stunt that would have cemented Jimmy's legacy as one of WWE's greatest performers. He was to launch off the top rope, flying across the ring to deliver a finishing move that would have left fans breathless. But live television is unpredictable, and even the most experienced performers can fall victim to unforeseen circumstances. As Jimmy climbed the ropes, the crowd's chants reached a deafening crescendo. USO, 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 echoed throughout the arena, a testament to his immense popularity and the love fans had for him. Cameras zoomed in on his focused expression, sweat glistening on his brow under the arena lights. He looked down at his opponent, then at the waiting audience, and launched into the air with every ounce of strength and skill he had. But in that instant, something went horribly wrong. Jimmy's trajectory was slightly off. Instead of landing as planned, his body twisted in midair, striking the corner of the ring with an unnatural impact. The audience gasped collectively, a chilling sound that silenced the cheers. Time seemed to slow as Jimmy crumpled to the mat, unmoving. Ringside cameras captured the moment in horrifying clarity. The commentary team was in shock. "Oh my God! Something's gone terribly wrong," Corey Graves shouted, his voice trembling. Michael Cole added, "This is not part of the show. Jimmy Uso is down." Medical personnel rushed into the ring, kneeling beside Jimmy, assessing his injuries as referees and officials tried to maintain order. The usually vibrant arena fell into stunned silence, a mixture of disbelief, fear, and grief washing over every fan present. The scene was chaotic, yet heartbreaking. Jimmy's twin brother, Jay Uso, sprinted down the ramp, tears streaming down his face, shouting for his brother. The cameras captured every moment, the fear, the panic, the love. Among the crowd, one figure's reaction stood out: Naomi. The multi-time women's champion, a close friend and colleague of Jimmy, was seated in the front row. As she realized the severity of the situation, her face went pale, her hands trembling. She rose to her feet, trying to process the horror unfolding in front of her. Naomi had known Jimmy for years, shared countless locker room moments, and fought alongside him during numerous WWE events. And now, seeing him lying motionless in the ring, she was overcome with shock and fear. Medical teams worked frantically to stabilize Jimmy before rushing him to a nearby hospital. Jay refused to let go of his brother's hand, holding on to hope as fans chanted his name in support. Naomi followed backstage, tears streaming down her face, her hands shaking as she tried to stay strong for the cameras and fans. The moment was surreal, a blend of fear, grief, and disbelief. Backstage, the WWE Universe watched on screens as the tragic scene unfolded. Producers, superstars, and officials were in shock. The energy of the arena had shifted from excitement to solemnity, and the gravity of the moment weighed heavily on everyone present. Naomi paced backstage, her mind racing, her heart breaking with every passing second. Friends and colleagues tried to comfort her, but the reality was unavoidable. Jimmy's condition was dire. Social media erupted. Clips of the incident spread within minutes, fans expressing shock, sadness, and prayers for Jimmy. WWE released a statement confirming that Jimmy had suffered severe injuries and was in critical condition at a hospital. Hashtags like #pray for Jimmy and #rip Jimmy Uso began trending worldwide as fans grappled with the possibility of losing a WWE legend. Hours passed. Naomi remained at the hospital, pacing the waiting area, tears falling freely as she replayed the incident over and over in her mind. Doctors provided updates, explaining the gravity of Jimmy's injuries and the complications that had arisen from the impact. Despite all efforts, Jimmy's body had sustained catastrophic trauma, and his condition worsened with each passing hour. When the final confirmation came, the news was devastating. Jimmy Uso had passed away. The WWE universe was plunged into mourning. Fans around the world were in shock, unable to comprehend the loss. Naomi, upon hearing the news, collapsed into the arms of her colleagues, sobbing uncontrollably. Her screams of grief echoed through the hospital corridors, a raw, human response to the loss of a friend, a colleague, and an irreplaceable soul. The following WWE broadcast was unlike anything fans had ever seen. The arena was dark, the usual energy replaced by a somber, heavy atmosphere. Naomi appeared on-screen, standing alone in the center of the ring. Her face was streaked with tears, her voice quivering as she addressed the audience. I can't believe I'm saying this," Naomi began, her words catching in her throat. "Jimmy, my friend, my brother in the ring, he's gone. I watched him fight, I watched him inspire, I watched him give everything he had for this business, and now he's gone. It's not fair, it's not right, but all I can do is honor his legacy and remember the joy, the laughter, and the incredible moments he gave us." The crowd, moved to tears themselves, responded with chants of, "Jimmy! Jimmy! Jimmy!" The emotion in the arena was palpable, a collective grief shared between fans, superstars, and colleagues alike. Naomi's words continued, her voice gaining strength as she fought through her own sorrow. "Jimmy taught us what it means to be fearless, to fight for your family, and to never give up," Naomi said. "He was a champion in every sense of the word, not just in this ring, but in life. And even though he's not here with us anymore, his spirit will live on in all of us. Every time we step into this ring, every time we fight, every time we push ourselves, we do it for him. We do it for Jimmy." Footage of Jimmy's greatest moments began playing on the Titantron, highlighting his legendary matches, his high-flying maneuvers, his championship celebrations, and his unbreakable bond with Jay and the Bloodline. The combination of Naomi's heartfelt words and the visuals of Jimmy's career brought many fans to tears, reminding everyone why he was so beloved. Backstage, superstars paid their respects in various ways. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, was seen kneeling in silence, visibly emotional. Jey Uso, devastated by the loss of his twin brother, dedicated his upcoming matches to Jimmy's memory. Naomi became a central figure in honoring Jimmy, using her platform to highlight his contributions and ensure that his legacy would never be forgotten. WWE held a memorial segment in the arena, inviting friends, colleagues, and family members to share their stories and memories of Jimmy. Naomi took the stage once again, speaking from the heart. "He was more than a wrestler," she said. "He was a friend, a mentor, a brother. Jimmy made this business better, brighter, and braver. And even though he's gone, we will carry him with us. Every